What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, Morgan and I, along with Tyler, we're gonna go get some T-bell. But we're gonna see if we can chase a boost leak in this today. We're also pulling the running boards off Morgan's truck. But on our way to T-bell, I'm gonna try to show you the boost leak and what we gotta try to chase today. Start warming up a little bit. Get cruising. High pitch is a boost leak. EPA is gonna find your ass. It's fine. It's fine. So hopefully you guys can hear it on video. If not, I guess there's not much I can do about it. But yeah, let's see if we can go get that boost leak fixed. Alright, we got Chase and Tyler here. We're gonna pull the EGR and see if it's actually got block off plates or not. He told me it's got an EGR delete, but the EGR is still there and it was still plugged in. 8. God damn it. So we're gonna pull it off to see if it's actually got a block off plate or whatnot, because I do keep getting a check engine light from the EGR, and we're not really quite sure why. It's weird because before I did the injector, I didn't get the check engine light. I would get a code for it, but not a check engine light. So there's the EGR right there in there.
Alright, that's all there is. Oh no.
I think it's not supposed to come out that hard, huh?
Come on.
So I think they put an EGR cooler on, so this is the EGR valve, ain't it?
Yeah.
So that might be why this is not new. I'll have to order the block off plates for it. Holy shit.
Why is that in so tight? It's wiggling, but it just won't pull out. Give me it. Come on, girl. You don't have to like me. You just have to work with me.
Alright, so we actually plugged the EGR cooler or the EGR valve back in. We're trying to figure out the boost leak now, so we loosened this clamp and the one up the turbo, because this is the one I had off when we did the ICP sensor here, and so we started noticing the leak. And I know that boot had oil in it when I put it on.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do a crankcase mod, the crankcase vent mod, that should get rid of that oil.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm probably gonna need a 10 or the 12 or whatever it
For
was
what
wrench.
For what?
For this one, because of the angle it's at.
Oh.
Put a wrench on there. What size was that one?
Here. If you need a wrench, I'll show you how this is done. Frickin' stand there. So you just take this and just jam it in there. Like you said, man, this thing's your best friend. You can jam it in there, it works. Should be loose enough.
Nope, a little bit more. That should do it.
Oh, that should definitely loose now.
Here's some more. There we go. Alright.
Yeah, see, there's oil in that one. You see if it was leaking at all? I mean, this one's not on very far, so this one I think would be part of it. It only goes up to about
Yeah, I wanted to pull this pipe out and then clean it, because that's going to be filled with oil too.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do show everyone on the YouTube a little trick that I do. grab something from my truck. Good old hairspray.
Yeah, he had problems with blowing boots on his truck, so we cleaned it really well and then put hairspray on, and that solved all the issues because his boots are getting a little wore. You guys are working on 6 liters too. Get you one of these things. This will be your best friend working underneath the hood. I use it most of the time when we did the injector. I pulled most of the stuff apart with that and put it actually back together. Yeah. You want some carb cleaner?
Yeah, we'll get her cleaned up nice, and then I want to squeeze it and look for cracks in it, which I see very big ones. If you want to show them. These 2 cracks here.
Oh yeah.
If you could look here, they connect. I guarantee there's air coming out of here when you build boost.
That could be maybe where it's squealing from.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video, but it sounds like, you know, if you take a balloon and you pinch it, like, and it makes a really high squealing noise. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's very, very, very annoying. Oh, your big butt's in the way.
See, his has still got the rib on it.
Well, I had the carb cleaner yesterday. I don't know what I did with it though. Yeah, so if you got a boost leak, the best thing to do is, if you have an idea which boot it is, you take them apart, check for cracks first, and then a lot of times they'll have oil in them. If you don't have a crankcase to vent, the factory ones don't. They just vent into the intake system, and they get covered in oil. And I had this one off, so I think that's why part of it's leaking. And so this boot's pretty shot.
I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be your leak right there.
I might have to order a new boot.
That
Oh yeah, look at
big split right there.
Yeah, big old split. I think that boot's done seen her days. I'm trying to put it all back together, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be fixable until I get a new boot. Which I'm not too worried about. I might just try to run it the rest of this year, because this winter I plan on putting all intercooler piping on it as well.
I still want to pull this pipe out.
Yeah. Because this got a new boot on down here. The previous owner actually put a new boot on down here, because I think he either blew this boot apart or it kept popping off. And it's definitely not on very far.
Now, if anyone else is
all
doing
broke.
this, make sure you have your cap over your alternator here, because when you're pulling these off, you don't have the right angle right now. But you can hit them on here. Or if you have an older style, it's on the top, and then it's really easy because you can just
spark it.
Arc it off. So disconnect your batteries. It's a smart idea.
We did not, because we're professionals.
We're absolutely professionals. Wow, that's on there. Oh, if that doesn't come off now, I don't even know.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, it was barely in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys can see how much oil's in there. Yeah.
And then here, Cody. Take that out of here.
I'm gonna try to get your new exhaust system. Lightweight.
All right. I'm gonna clean out everything.
So yeah, if you guys take your intercooler piping off and see oil in it, don't worry. I freaked out a little bit the first time, and I realized that, yeah, that's common. And do a crankcase vent tube. You block off, there's a little tube. Actually, you can see it if I get the camera down in here. This little tube right here, you pull it off both sides, and you plug the one on the intake so you don't get shit in there. And then you just run a little hose from that little thing right there inside that's on the valve cover, and you run it down and just run it out the side, all like on a PVC to like a tube all the way out to the bottom, hanging out the bottom of the truck, so that it doesn't vent into your intercooler system. It just vents out into the atmosphere. You might get oil drip out of it here and there, obviously, because you can see it puts oil through it, but at least it's not going into your system and plugging up your intercooler and stuff like that. And he's putting a hairspray in it so that it sticks well. You let it dry just a little bit, and then you stick everything back together, and less chance of blowing boots off. Alright, so once you get all the boots and the pipe cleaned on the ends, like I said, spray it with hairspray, then stick it on, and I'll put it all back together. It'll be kind of a pain in the ass to put back on, obviously, because it's all sticky, but you will have less chance of leaking and also blowing boots. This one we probably won't do nothing with because this one's pretty.
No, that one's
pretty new. But the older boots are more prone to leaking and popping off. They start getting more worn out, aged. Like I said, that one's cracked, so we're gonna replace all these. Probably all of them. I'm gonna do intercooler piping. Hopefully we can limp this one the rest of the year, since this thing's only gonna get driven for another month or two. And then she'll be parked for the winter. Start getting all the work done to her. And then Morgan's gonna become a diesel mechanic.
Diesel mechanic.
She's gonna have to learn, so I don't have to work on this thing anymore.
Alright. Time for the
like this.
Yep. Just slip down in there like that for now. We'll get this top one all lined up. This is going to be the harder one. There we go. Holy, those things are sticky now. See how much that hairspray just doesn't make it slide without even a clamp on it yet. Alright, now let's line this up. Should be easy enough. And I'll just kind of that. Pull that boot over it. Oh, don't hit the grill. No, come on. And around, feel how far in it is. Now it's all the way up to here.
Yeah, it's definitely farther than where it was.
Yeah, and that's about where she was set. So grab that.
Yeah, and when you guys are putting this in, make sure too, he's underneath the truck. Make sure there's no wires or the piping's not rubbing on anything. Try to get a decent, as much clearance around the pipe as you can, so when it's bouncing a little bit, it ain't rubbing on something to rub through the pipe or rub through a wire or a line like this for your AC or something. Try to get as much clearance as you can between everything. It can be very tight, but as you can see, mine's rubbing a little bit right here. I just pulled over enough now.
It's like playing a game of Bop It. Twist it, pull it, and punch it.
And eventually it'll get to where it needs to be. And a nice big split. Where was that?
Just squeeze it like that.
Oh yeah, right there. Right around the seam. It's getting pretty bad right here. That boot's done, so
it's probably a factory boot because it's a Ford boot, so it's probably from 07. They get old.
So I'll take her for a test drive when we go to my mom's for dinner for my grandma's birthday, and see if we can get it on video. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna fix it. I'm just gonna have to order a new boot. That's gonna be the issue. So we'll probably try to limp that through the rest of the year, and then we'll do a video when I do all the intercooler piping. And all the intercooler piping here, that elbow right by Chase's wrist that was right here. Replace that, and then the piping down on that side. Possibly even a new intercooler to do get all the oil out of it to get a fresh intercooler, and then also do a vent tube for the crankcase that's not into the intercooler system.
Those are bad. Crankcase vents.
Yeah, get a crankcase vent. So we'll see you on the test drive. Alright, I know it's kind of dark, but we just got back to town from my mom's. As you can hear, That's the boost leak that is very, very obnoxiously leaking through the cracks in the boot. So, I don't know if you guys can see us in here, but long story short, we're gonna need to order some boots, some intercooler piping. I think we're gonna have to order a boot, at least one, fairly soon here. Well, yeah, that's how you fix boost leaks. It's kind of just chase them, clean them, and a little hairspray to get them nice and sticky, and about all there is to it. So if you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.